caught my wife cheating with my own brother on my father's birthday. 6 months later, I stood in that same house and watched them both get cut out of the family will while I walked away with everything. They thought they betrayed me. I made sure they betrayed themselves. Here's how I turned heartbreak into a power play they never saw coming. My name is Jason Hartwell. I'm 36 years old and live in Nashville, Tennessee. I come from a large, close-knit Southern family. My dad, Leonard Hartwell, owns a multi-million-dollar construction company. And growing up, my younger brother Caleb and I were like twins, inseparable, competitive, always side by side. I met Emily in college. She was artistic, magnetic, a photography major who loved the outdoors and had a laugh that stopped people mid-conversation. We dated for 5 years before getting married. Everyone adored Emily, especially my family, especially Caleb. We built a life together. I worked as an operations manager in the family business, and she started a freelance wedding photography business. We bought a house, talked about kids, and celebrated holidays in the same house where we said, "I do." It was everything I thought I wanted. It started with small things. Emily started working late, editing photos into the early morning. But when I'd walk in, she'd quickly close her laptop. I figured maybe she was just tired or stressed. Then Caleb started showing up more often. "Just swinging by," he said. "Wanted to check in on you guys." He was always friendly, always helping around the house. Fixing things, offering to take Emily's car to get serviced. I thought, wow, he's just being a great brother. But I started noticing the way she looked at him. Quick glances, shared inside jokes I didn't remember being part of. I brought it up once. Emily got defensive. "Are you jealous of your own brother? It's pathetic." So I swallowed the doubt, until the night I couldn't anymore. It was my father's 65th birthday. We were hosting a big backyard party. Everyone was there. Cousins, uncles, friends, family friends. Around 9 p.m., I went inside to grab a bottle of wine from the cellar. That's when I heard voices upstairs. I took the steps quietly. Not sure why. The thing just felt ... off. The door to our guest room was cracked open. And there they were. Emily, my wife. Caleb, my brother. Together, on the bed, kissing, laughing. It felt like the world flipped upside down. I didn't say a word. I took a picture with my phone and walked away, numb. The rest of the night I pretended nothing was wrong, smiled, laughed, sang happy birthday to Dad with everyone else. But inside, I was already planning my next move. I didn't confront them, not yet. I needed them to think I knew nothing. Why? Because my father was rewriting his will. He'd told me weeks earlier that he was planning to split the inheritance between me and Caleb and Emily, since she was family. I waited, played the loyal son, the happy husband. Then I went to my father and told him the truth. I showed him the photo, told him everything, let him sit with the shame, the disappointment, not just in Emily, but in his own son. Dad was furious, not just for me, but for the family, for the values we were raised with. He made one quiet decision: change the will. He removed both Emily and Caleb from it completely. Instead, everything shares in the company, the lake house. The family trust would go to me and be placed in a foundation to honor Mom, who passed years earlier. I said nothing, till the will reading. 6 months later, my father passed unexpectedly after a stroke. At the will reading, Emily and Caleb sat together, holding hands, acting like a couple. They smiled until the lawyer finished reading. Their names were never mentioned. Caleb turned red. Emily started crying, stood up, shook the lawyer's hand and walked out. No words, no fights, just silence, injustice. Moral betrayal cuts deep, but silence, patience, and truth can cut even deeper. If they throw away loyalty for lust, let them also watch you rise without them. Like, share, and subscribe to Silk Mirror, where revenge doesn't get loud. It gets even.